Instagram struck a balance between creating an effortlessly lavish and mysterious persona. Being one of the top real estate lawyers and social media sensation, Tobiana had to navigate between two different worlds, the world of luxury and privacy. A 2-decade-long law career turned him into a strong player in the high-end real estate business, while his social media profiles reveal a life of extreme riches, private jets and fancy cars included. This grandeur is equaled only by the tiny glances one gets at his life. It simply fascinates people. With curated snapshots of luxury but little else, Zeus has amassed more than 2 million followers on Instagram. His feed is full of elaborately staged photos of him jet-setting, shots of exotic locations, high-end cars, and bespoke suits. Yet despite the over-the-top persona of Zeus, Tobiana himself is rarely seen in those posts, where he remains an enigma to his fans, who just want to know who Zeus is. In fact, extravagance and discretion combined have really made him an online enigma, the object of ceaseless curiosity about his wealth and lifestyle. It's not about showing off wealth on Tobiana's Instagram, it's about creating a brand synonymous with aspiration and exclusivity. The very persona created through his social media engagements has shaped him into an entity seemingly within reach and yet utterly untouchable at the same time. While the perceived promise of a luxurious living is what allures them, his reluctance to show too much keeps his followers coming back for more, hoping to uncover new layers to the mystery called Zeus. This biography will take a closer look at the real Elon Tobiana behind the wealth and see how he's built himself a public image, one that blurs the line between fantasy and reality. It explores the convergence of his dual careers in law and social media and how he used them to fuel his success while keeping his true identity shrouded in secrecy. Born on November 22, 1971 in Paris, Elon Tobiana has made living lavishly into a professional sport. An Instagram fixture better known as Zeus, he's part lawyer and part model, entirely too fabulous for just one career path. By day, he's a high-powered real estate lawyer at Mobler Moet Associates, where he reigns supreme since 1999. By night, more like around the clock really, he's Zeus, the jet-setting, yacht-cruising, Ferrari-loving enigma of Instagram, to over 2 million followers whom he keeps guesting with each post of luxury. Behind all that glamour, Elon has been doing quite well in his legal career, focusing on high-end property deals. Managing millionaire clients in luxury estates is by no means a small task, but it looks so easy with Zeus. Being a partner in the company Mobler Moet Associates, Zeus is well regarded in the industry for his legal acumen and ability to handle multi-million-dollar transactions. His time with the firm since 1999 has been a key factor in building his wealth, making him one of the top legal minds in France's real estate market. But don't be fooled by the Lambos and private jets. This modern-day Greek god, he's a family man too. For security reasons, his family never steps into the spotlight, which only adds to the intrigue surrounding his life. He might say family first, Ferrari second, unless you're talking about what he posts about more often. His wife and 2 kids keep a low profile, staying safely out of the public eye, a decision driven by concerns for their privacy and safety due to his social media prominence. But the one thing Zeus doesn't do, overshare his face. Actually, he's mastered the art of being famous without ever letting you know too much. A single post might give a brief glimpse into a fraction of his existence. A perfectly polished pair of shoes stepping onto a private jet, or a Rolex peeking out of his sleeve as he drives a Bugatti, but rarely ever much more. It's kind of like a treasure hunt, where followers can never seem to find the treasure, but they keep digging anyway. His audience is intrigued by his mystique and is left wondering who the man behind the brand is all the time. Depending on which conspiracy theorists or bored Instagram users you ask, the source of Zeus's wealth has ranged from Bitcoin wizardry to time traveling. His elusiveness and posts of true luxury only fuel those theories, as followers try to connect the dots. But the real reason for Zeus's wealth is far more grounded. Years and years of arduous work in the field of real estate law. Specializing in high-end property transactions, Zeus has built his wealth by navigating the complex luxury real estate market. His work with Mobler Moet Associates, a highly regarded Paris-based law firm, has given him multi-million-dollar deals with ultra-exclusive clients, solidifying his fortune. As the stories of his fortune continue to build and build, what Zeus really has is what makes him so envied. His Instagram gives good views to some of the most expensive cars out there. Ferraris, Lambos, Bugattis, each costing millions. In one of the most famous posts from the car enthusiast, he shows himself stepping out of a Ferrari F8, a car whose price tag goes for approximately $276,000. He's equally fond of yachts and private jets, mostly posting very cryptic snapshots of his travel aboard very highly ultimate symbols of luxury. Equally as impressive as the cars in Zeus's portfolio is his real estate. He owns several properties, which includes a mansion in the south of France and high-end residences in Paris. His estate in the French Riviera was several million euros, complete with sprawling lawns, a pool, and hooking views of the Mediterranean. Each of these possessions represents more than just a feeling of affluence. Rather, they represent the silent strength that Tobiana has amassed in both his personal and professional lives. What makes Tobiana's rise even more interesting is how quietly he seemed to build his empire. In contrast with most social media figures who boastfully show off their wealth, Tobiana sees fit to let his lifestyle do the talking. Every Bugatti, every mansion, every private jet was one piece among many in a jigsaw against which his followers were pitting themselves. It is, however, in the way he handles both a high-powered world of real estate and the curated luxury life of Zeus that his fortunes lie. That combination, a fascinating modern-day mystery, rich and elusive, powerful but intensely private, end. Zeus has built his fortune as discreetly as he lives his life off the camera. His family, who remain in the background, are the real treasures, though. His decision to remain private about his wife and kids comes from a genuine concern about their safety, especially given how his extravagant lifestyle could make them potential targets. Despite his public persona, Tobiana is at his core a man deeply committed to his family. His decision to keep him out of the limelight speaks to the care he takes in protecting what matters most to him. And here's where the humor comes in. Zeus spends his day protecting million-dollar deals and nights, perhaps, finding creative ways to take pictures of luxury cars without ever showing his own reflection in them. It's a skill. While many of us struggle to take just one flattering selfie, Zeus has figured out how to look good without ever being in the picture. His carefully crafted online presence is a study in how to maintain mystery in a world obsessed with oversharing. By showing just enough but never too much, Tobiana has created a brand that thrives on intrigue. While hypnotizing the world with his feeds, for sure, Elon Tobiana is not just an overnight social media sensation, but one man who's played the game of life filled with charms, subtlety, and more than a dash of mystery thrown in. Legend of Zeus will only grow as his 2 million followers try and put together the pieces of what exactly is the enigma that's Elon Tobiana. And perhaps that's just how he likes it. After all, some gods do prefer to stay behind the cloud, peering down at the rest of us from private jets. Hence, Zeus has surely managed to hypnotize the world through his character with the allure of a lavish lifestyle of a king, and at the same time has kept his personal life very confidential. The fact he could combine a successful legal career with social network fame is already an achievement, but discretion and devotion to family makes him stand out. The transformation of Tobiana from a successful real estate lawyer into an Instagram sensation is a testament to how well he does his job in personal branding. While his cult of followers keeps the guessing game alive, there's one thing pretty apparent. Zeus is a myth in the making, and his story isn't over yet. We're committed to releasing 3 videos a week. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more luxury videos.